Ababil says, what should be the ruling if the Imam made mistake in Salat where he is required to do Sujood Sahu, the forgetfulness prostration, but does not? Maybe because of him being unaware of the mistake itself. Is my prayer behind him valid? First of all, this depends on a number of factors. One of them is whether the thing that the Imam made a mistake in, is it a pillar or a mandatory act? So if he, for example, forgot to offer a prostration in one of the rak'ahs, instead of doing two, he only prostrated once and continues his prayer, and those behind him failed to notify him, the answer would be, this prayer is invalid. If no one notified him and they continued following in such a grave mistake, their prayer is invalid. His prayer is still, because once he finishes the prayer and they tell him, listen, in first rak'ah you missed a sajda, he has to immediately stand up and offer a full, complete rak'ah in the place of that which was rendered void. But if it was in a mandatory act, so for example, he said in the ruku', Allahu Akbar, and then when he raised up, he said, Allahu Akbar, instead of saying, Sami Allahu liman hamida, out of forgetfulness. And no one said, Subhanallah. And he continued the prayer and finished it. Your prayer and his are valid, but once he gives salam, you should tell him, Imam, you did the mistake. You have to prostrate 2 prostrations. He looks at the congregation, they say, yes, you did that. So he immediately offers a prostration and no harm done. Let us say that he forgot, you guys forgot, and you went home. The prayer is still valid due to forgetfulness, and there's nothing wrong in that. And there are a number of different cases that can be addressed, but I hope this answers your question.